Hello, everybody. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Got a few days left till winter break. I'm looking forward to that. Hopefully, much deserved winter break. Got about a week and a couple weeks off there, so that'd be nice. Here today, I actually split up the video into fifth grade and sixth grade. So on this one, I'm going to be going over the sixth grade awards for the MAP testing. Loving a lot of the names I'm seeing on this, which is really, really nice. All these individual students will be getting out of uniform on Tuesday. I'll have some passes going out to these students. Mrs. Fuller will get some stuff typed up. All of the class awards will likely be either on Wednesday or when we get back from break, and they'll either be like a class lunch, or a class breakfast type deal. So just to let you know there. So before we go on here, we've got the highest class in reading. So these students got the highest class in reading and the highest class in math. I'm going to do it by homeroom. So we're going to start off by Mrs. Hill's homeroom. So the highest class in reading was Kylie Ma Furlick. And then in the highest class in math in Mrs. Hill's room was Jorsey Gervasio Camacho. Mrs. Enderley's homeroom, I've got Vanessa Bird, got the highest score in reading in her homeroom. In math, I've actually got Vanessa Bird and Jordan Hernandez, so both of them's tied for that. Mrs. Lee's room, I've got Quinn Smith in reading and Brian Morales Gonzalez in math. Miss O'Connor's room, I've got Kevin Flores actually in both reading and math, so congratulations there to Kevin. Cornelson's room, I've got Elijah Rutherford Williams for reading, and I've got Lillian Ingram for math. Mrs. Hodges' room, I've got Dea Biswal for reading, and I've got Amaye Wone for math. Coney's room, I've got Mayomo Traore for both reading and math. Bellajo's homeroom, I've got Sanila Jackson for reading, and I've got Adam Reese for math, getting the highest score. Stockmeyer's room, I've got Sean Nelson for reading and Joseph Cervantes for math. Mrs. Stripmatter's room, I've got Treyana Williams for reading, and I've got Dave Blue for math. And Mr. Schuette's room, I've got Sarab Upreti for reading, and I've got Simran Acharya for math. Those are the highest scores. The highest growth in the class, so again, not necessarily the highest score, but the highest growth in the class will be next. I'm going to start with Mr. Schuette's room. Highest growth in reading was Sarab Upreti, and I've got the highest growth in math being Marcus Culbreth and Denia Pitts, so congratulations to those students. Highest growth in reading in Mrs. Stripmatter's room was Coleman Cobb, and the highest growth in math in Stripmatter was Makai Johnson. Stockmeyer's room was Sage Kelhofer in reading and Adrian Tutz in math. Bellajo's room, I've got Ordell Scales in reading as the top growth, and I've got Jakayla Edinburgh for top growth in math. I've got, in Miss Coney's room, I've got Amber Serratos Martinez for reading, and I've got Lillian Patrick for math. Mrs. Hodges' room, I've got Diego Solorzano Duenas for reading, and I've got Amaye Wone for math. In Cornelson's room, I've got Nicholas Lloyd as getting the highest growth in reading, and I've got Damiel Rogers getting the highest growth in math. Miss O'Connor, I've got Skylan Whaley for reading and Kevin Flores for math. Mrs. Lee's room, I've got Jakari Harris for reading, and I've got Brandon Griffin for math. And Miss Enderley's room, I've got Caden Brown and Alexis Galan Perez, both for reading. And I've got Jameer Haywood for math in Miss Enderley's room. And Mrs. Hill's room, I've got Genesis Salazar Orozco, and I've got Javion Stanford and Dioscondi Pena Torres for math. So congratulations to all those students. Again, all those students there will be getting out of uniform on Tuesday. I'll get some passes there too, you guys. My highest class average in reading and math goes to Mr. Schuette's homeroom for both, so congratulations there. Again, I'll be getting you guys your breakfast or your lunch coming up after break likely. I've got the highest homeroom growth in reading is Mrs. Stockmeyer's homeroom, so congratulations there to Miss Stockmeyer in her homeroom. And the highest growth in math is Mrs. Stripmatter's homeroom, so same team, so congratulations there to that team completely. And my top score in the grade level in reading for the entire grade level is Sarab Upreti, and my top scorer in math is Simran Acharya. So congratulations to all those students and homerooms. I'll be getting your out of uniform passes to you tomorrow sometime, and again, we'll likely be doing the breakfast and the lunches after break, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. Other than that, have a great week. I will be seeing you throughout the week, and enjoy.